When Chris and Catherine came to me to commission the work for Moving Minds Conference, they kind of came to me with this idea of the themes that the conference wanted to explore and the positive impact that dance and the arts can have on the mental health and well-being of young people. And they kind of said, whatever that means to you, and you can translate that into your work. So that kind of gave me some artistic freedom in a way that it wasn't too set of right and wrong of what to kind of choreograph. The themes that I wanted to explore in my choreography, the ideas of support and the different dynamics of support and relationships, and how we can have conflict within those relationships, but we can also have resolution. And I've tried to have joy with those resolutions always. There is an element of searching as well for like that love or that friendship or that connection or that bond. And a group dynamic of what happens when someone leaves the group. Does that group become stronger? Does it become weaker? But I've tried to kind of have that idea that we are better and stronger together in a real sense of unity, because I think when we work together and we collaborate, that's when work really like blossoms and becomes beautiful.
I think personally working with the Youth Exchange on Tether was actually really great. It's always nice as a company member to have fresh faces, fresh energy. Coming into a company space is quite intimidating, but I think they fit in really well.
So it was really exciting to work with the Youth Exchange because it was fresh and I didn't know how they worked or how they liked to work, and also like for them to see if they liked my work and my choreography. So that was really exciting to see that they had a lovely response and that they have a lot of support for each other, which was so lovely to see because support is my kind of main theme that I was exploring. So straight away we started off workshopping some movement, and I was trying to get them to do like these flips or try out these things, and challenge them, and they were just so lovely to each other and so supportive and encouraging, which was something that was so important to translate into the work. And then today was the first day that I put them with the SB company dancers, and that was so amazing to see them kind of just melt and blend into the group. And actually it didn't look like, oh, here's the Scottish Ballet dancers and here's the Youth Exchange. It was this real unity and teamwork coming together.
Did not make me laugh. Yeah, my experience so far has been really amazing working with Maddie and the company dancers. It's been so inspiring to even be in the same room as them and dancing with them. And with Maddie, it's been so great. She's so welcoming and relaxed and makes you feel so included in everything.
And she kept challenging us in different ways, and it was great to kind of push our boundaries in classes, and also for her to show us what contemporary dancers and see their way of performing.
A lot of dancers I know aren't very good with speaking and communicating how they feel, so they will do that through the movement. So being able to be part of a conference where we're moving to also promote mental health, yeah, it's hugely important. And it's hugely important just to open that up for people to see and sort of understand a little bit more. We speak about it in schools and stuff, and it's everywhere, it's advocated everywhere, so putting that into movement is absolutely very important to me anyway.
So in terms of movement, it all started with a hug. So I literally started with two people, and I just had this idea of what happens if you were to give her a hug and then she doesn't give it back, but then what does that reaction look like? And then she gives it back, or they give it back, or he gives it back, and that dynamic of what that can look like within that kind of relationship. And so it kind of comes full circle of it opens with this love and this group hug and someone searching for a deeper kind of connection, but then the resolution of it is actually the sense of unity of everyone coming together.
There's definitely some form of tether in the duet part that I do with Kayla. So there are moments where we're apart, so we're coming from a hug and then I kind of slide away and we're separated and we do our own things and then we kind of come back together.
Just the intertwining and the connections you can really see through the movement, but also the resistance between us as a pair, like the drawing away, the coming in. You definitely see the emotions up and down through the movement.
Maddie calls it the monster munch. That to me I kind of get this feeling of like when you've got all those thoughts in your head at the one time. That's almost what that is, but then you've got that paired with the hug. It's like you feel it all. You feel everything and it sort of rounds off. It starts with a hug and it rounds off with that hug, to know like that support's always there for when you're going a little bit out of control. Yeah.
But when you start moving, you actually feel a bit more lighter and have fun kind of. You can't forget that you're exhausted or hungry. It's just kind of like, you're really just moving and dancing. It's just really good.
Yeah, I think that when you start the dancing, it just can make you feel better and transport you into something totally different, no matter how your day was or what was going on. So
if you have steps that you have to remember, it kind of engages the whole body. And so I think addressing that through a medium of dance is just the right way to go, because it expands it more than just a conversation.
Dance is an escape for me. When I am dancing, like it feels right. I feel my truest self, like I don't have to think. And when I am having a bad day, I just get myself in the studio, have a groove, and I know instantly I feel better.
I think for me, dance has always been a positive impact for my mental health, mostly because I've learnt a lot about myself through dance and through my career. You really have to listen to your body, and sometimes that can be hard when you're not feeling the best, and you have to kind of be open to that and accept it. And then other times when you are feeling good, it can be really euphoric and feel amazing. And I think movement and creativity is always something that really fulfills me and guides me in a really positive way. And I know that it's kind of my safe place and my escape of kind of feeling good.
It just comes down to the fact that I love it. I just remember being young and hearing a song, I would just start moving, and I didn't understand that feeling until I got a little bit older, and I was like, I just love it. I just completely love everything about it. I love how it makes me feel. It makes me feel happy, it makes me feel challenged. I think it's the fact that it makes me feel everything, and feeling that always what makes you human, and it makes me feel very human.